Okay. Frosting. I just woke up. Don't mind how I look, but today we're making a cake. In particular, a passion fruit vanilla cake, and we're gonna go to a restaurant now. The grocery store. Okay, we made it. We made it to Trader Joe's. The Trader Joe's run was successful. The cashiers were like, talking about like cake, but I was like, I'm making a cake. Like, I'm making a passion fruit cake. And they thought I was making like a roll, but no, just like a cake with like puree inside and meringue on top. The recipe is right here. It is passion fruit cake with white chocolate Swiss meringue buttercream. The only thing I couldn't find at Trader Joe's was white chocolate, unfortunately. So I'm gonna look in my cupboard. I was really big on chocolate covered strawberries, so I did buy white chocolate at some point. But also, our pantry had a bug infestation. So if it's still alive, that's the question. Let's see. My family, we got like 2 bakers, I would say. I'm the worst one. Also, my mics are dead, so I really hope we have it, or else I'm gonna have to go to the store and buy it, which I don't want to do. They definitely threw my white chocolate away. Like, tell me why we have freaking peppermint flavored baking chips, but we don't have my white chocolate. This is from like 4 years ago, I swear. But my white chocolate is gone. I mean, hopefully like it wasn't infested with bugs or anything, because I wouldn't use that. But like, that's why I bought like everything new, because we actually don't have like baking powder, baking soda. All of it's gone. Those bugs were everywhere. And you want to know what it started from? Freaking cereal. I feel like if I wait for my dad and I ask him to bring white chocolate home, he will. So I don't think he will, so I might actually have to go buy it. So this recipe is like one of the weirdest ones I've ever found, but honestly, I need a lot of eggs. So that made me buy freaking 2 cartons of eggs. I made meringues and they turned out horrible. They were supposed to be duck meringues, and they didn't look like ducks, they deflated. But I've made meringue before. That time it literally just, it flopped really hard. I need cake flour, but the thing is, they only had all-purpose flour, so I have to make cake flour. And cake flour is what, like cornstarch, apparently. Make a cake flour substitute.
Using all-purpose flour and cornstarch, just sift together 1 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour and 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. Then add dry ingredients. Okay.
I have these Sailor Moon measuring cups I got when I was like 10 because I really like Sailor Moon, and I still have them and I still use them every time I bake. So that might have been too much. Let's see. Oh, I'm making a mess already. I'm just nervous, I have an audience. A little less. That should be good enough. I'm officially done with the dry ingredients now, so I'm going to put them all away. I clean as I bake because I feel like it's more efficient. Oat milk for 1 bar of white chocolate. Better be enough. I can't sit still. All right, the next part is like whipping the butter and stuff like that.
In a stand mixer with a paddle attached, cream butter and sugar together until fluffy for about 3 minutes. 1/2 cup of salted butter.
The recipe calls for 1 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. And we have some old sugar, which I will be using instead of this cane sugar, because cane sugar is a little rougher than granulated sugar, but Trader Joe's is like that, like organic spot. Put like tags to make it look healthier than it actually is, so I'm gonna use my old granulated sugar. I baked so many brownies towards the end of school, because like I'm a gift giver, you know, like I felt the need to, not the need, but like I wanted to make brownies for people who helped me a lot out this year. And I did, and they liked it, so maybe I'll make a brownie video. But it takes like 1 second to make brownies. I'm gonna pop it in here and put it in the mixer. We have our butter mixture ready. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that, but I don't know. All right, after all the folding and in the mixture for like a slight amount of time, this is what the batter looks like for the cake. It's very, very fluffy and thick. I hope it's okay. I hope I have enough. I was thinking of maybe doubling the recipe, but we'll see. It's really good. This is like a really nice smooth batter. I was getting a little worried because the butter was still a little intact before I whipped in the sugar, but it's very, very smooth. Very, very glad. My 2 pans are right here. Together they'll make a cake this big. I have nothing smaller, but it'll work. So, all right, I'm just gonna oil these. I don't think I need parchment. I know it's stainless steel, but no, I don't trust stainless steel. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 20 minutes. Knowing my luck, it should probably take longer. They're in the oven now, and I'm going to focus on the passion fruit curd now. But first, I'm gonna wash some dishes because I'm gonna be using the same ones. So taste test batter. That's really good. That's a really good batter. But it's like insanely sweet. Wow. Time to wash dishes. I feel like I should use all of it, but maybe I'll double the recipe. Ooh, almost dropped my eggs. This recipe calls for so much eggs, I had to buy 2 cartons. I decided to use the ungranulated sugar because I want to use the granulated sugar for the meringue, and I'm running low on that. Should have probably bought that. Okay, literally so much happened in those 10 minutes. This is like part of the passion fruit coulis. Cakes are finished. They're not burned at all. They're also cooked completely. they're all blonde, but it's also a vanilla cake, so. All right, I literally just tried some and it was so delicious. It was genuinely amazing. I'm so happy it turned out good. The cakes are almost fully cooled, and now I just have to make the meringue. I have to put this in the fridge for at least an hour, but I'm just gonna put it in the freezer and put it in for 15 minutes, and that should be fine. 1, 2, 3. Now I have 3 yolks. I don't know what to do with. I ended up making a passion fruit drink because I didn't want to waste it. That's just so sour. Oh my god. It's so good though. Okay, basically, next up is you put egg whites, granulated sugar, on a pan with boiling water, get rid of the salmonella, and then you do the peak stuff. Oh, almost done. This thing is done, but it's like loose, so I searched it up and it said that I should put it in the freezer. Coulis or curd. It was in the freezer for a little too long, but it should like get to room temperature. It's also really good. I always have trouble with frosting. It's always that. To be honest, I should have just done like a buttercream instead of whatever the hell the recipe wanted, but I'm gonna pull out a cake stand and level my cakes. Not good. All right. How'd that happen? The cake is moist too. It's not even hot. Well, there's always trial and error in baking, so I'm not like mad, but I'm just a little confused how that happened. Okay. Okay, quick update. I'm not worthy of the freaking apron anymore. Hello, it's me. About like a week after whatever the hell happened in that cake baking incident. So basically at the point where I got to the point where my dad came home and I didn't want to film with him there. So I kind of just like went like radio silent, and I panicked because I spent like 4 hours baking a cake for it to turn into fucking bullshit cake pops. But the thing is, sometimes you try and you fail, and that's okay. It's okay to fail, especially when that was my first time ever doing such a recipe like that. I was always right though. I should have done a buttercream instead, and it definitely would have been avoided, but nothing would have changed the fact that the cake came out kind of broken. But you know what, that's okay. Like, sometimes we fail, and I had to like mentally like, I couldn't edit it like right after the video, because I was just like so like upset about failure. And like, even like such little things can make you so upset about for like so many days. But I'm better now. You know what? I'm ready for freaking passion fruit meringue cake part 2. It did taste good in the end. I mean, I made cake pops. My sister's boyfriend ate them. That was the story. End of story. Everyone enjoyed them. Everyone said they were good. But a part of me still wishes I could decorate such a beautiful cake. But you know what? I gotta work on my frosting skills first.